Leaving the car.
He had been cutting it.
Oh,
big. Big.
Casey Kane gets turned around. Greg Biffle involved. Mark Martin is there. No caution has come out. They're going to let him race back as Gurley piles in, and now the caution.
6. You knew that was going to be big when you saw the 9 coming back across the racetrack.
Okay.
108 at the line here.
Oh, we got a crash. 48 goes around. The big one happening. The one's upside down.
Slow, big wreck behind you.
Kurt Busch climbed all over the top of the 41 of Custer. The 2 is around. Playoff contenders involved.
Oh, trouble. And there's a crash. Caution is out. The race is over. Trucks up in the air.
Byron Block.
Start. He gets away from Edwards by about 5 cars. Junior spinning.
Earnhardt Jr. spins up in front of McMurray.
Tire flew off that left rear of the 8 car.
How in the world did that happen? The tire completely fell off the car.
That's a one attempt at a green-white checker.
Coming through the white. Coming through the white.
Kind of luck. This is the emblematic of the kind of year I've had. Watch the 8 car. My heavens.
Man. Looks like maybe a broken wheel or something. I mean, the lug nuts just, don't all come off the car at the same time. It could have been a broken wheel. And Jamie McMurray, oh my gosh, bad day for him. He had such a good run going on.
Up the racetrack, not meaning to, catches the 45. Around goes the 45, and as the 45 gets in here, he hops onto the quarter mile and gets upside down. Crazy looking accident for Tyler Reddick in the 45.
That is crazy.
Oh, we got spinners in the back.
First time we've seen something like that today.
Oh my goodness.
The 19, man.
That's going to bring a caution.
And there is our first.
Kind of out of our screen here where it starts.
Yeah, he just knocked him around.
I mean, and at this point, it's just like everybody's just. At this point, you got to stop. Everyone stopped.
Yeah, it's a parking lot right there.
Oh, we have a big stack of Austin Hill with a bunch of damage. Corey Heim, AJ Allmendinger. It produces our 4th caution of the night.
Wow. So the 9 missed a gear on the upshift.
Yeah, I mean,
Right at the
it
start.
just stacks so quickly here. You run, your gearing here is. So if you miss a shift, I mean, it just parks you, and everyone's running so tight together, it just Adam Lane, think that was part of it?
John, on an even check, it looked like he was wrecked by his teammate Chandler Smith. Now they're wrecking all over at the front of the field, guys.
And just came across the nose of Brad's car right there. Tyler Reddick never lifted.
Watch the 7 here. Well, I have to get to a different angle, but man, he was in. Look at that. That is wild. I thought I saw that. LaJoy, 19th. Wow. Unbelievable. Oh, it's going to go over.
Casey, and Allmendinger put a big block on him, and that's what it was. He put and man, once you get that grass, you're done.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a hit, man.
Wow.
That was a hit.
That was a hard hit. The 16 and the 5 just drove into the side of the 9, had no place to go. The Mark Martin and Biffle took the hard hits right there. And then you see 24 come into it.
This is going to hurt. Oh, my. Oh, my. Yep. Keep your fingers crossed.
Slides to the infield. Austin Dillon, and they pile up behind him.
That's 2 weeks in a row early out for Austin Dillon. I don't know how much damage he has, but there's a bunch of them, folks.
And all of a sudden, that accordion just gets deep.
Denny Hamlin just missed the 3.
You see Harrison Burton around.
What happened was Todd Gilliland trying to make a hole for Michael McDowell to get up in that preferred lane in the middle, stacked that whole lineup really hard.
Those guys had nowhere to go, didn't see it, landed right in their lap.
Some talk of whether the team could switch points.
Whoa, guys, whoa. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. I have never seen anything like that in my life.
He hit that wall a ton.
Oh, my gosh.
Michael's moving around in the car.
Come on, 13. You got a guy coming to you. Not over. Keep digging.
They're crashing. Rhodes in the Crafton.
Bam!
Crafting up and over.
And Kaz Grala looks to me like will win this race.
Pocono in 2010, Kasey Kahne was blocked by A.J. Allmendinger, his teammate, which would send him spinning back up across the racetrack into Mark Martin and Greg Biffle. Kahne's car would catapult in the air with the rear of his car in the air first, sending it almost over the wall and onto the bushes in the backstretch. Thankfully, Kahne was okay after this accident, but man did he to have this race in hand with only a couple laps to go up until Johnny Sauter would blow a tire and hit the outside wall, bringing out a caution. This would shuffle everything up. This is exactly what happens, it seems like, in NASCAR. When there's a great finish fixing to happen, somebody in the back blows a tire or hits the wall and the caution comes out. But what would ensue after this was calamity for Dale Jr.
And around goes the 19. Carl Edwards hard into the wall. 31 also around. The 12 or the 2 of Brad Keselowski connected. Danica Patrick in the 10.
19 just gets up the racetrack. I don't know if he got loose, got tight, got it to the side of 31, and behind that it's just on. Coming on pit road, and they just there. The 14's pushing the 48, gets him turning around. Now, off the right, Kurt Busch way up in the air. Fortunately, came down. There it starts, right there. That trial, we talked about it earlier, that is the worst place. That's where your car has the least amount of grip around this racetrack.
2020, during the Talladega playoff race, Kurt Busch was sent up the racetrack and hit the wall head on. He hit it so hard that his car flew over Cole Custer and Clint Bowyer. This is something so wild that we've honestly haven't really seen that much in NASCAR. A car to hit the wall so hard that 2 cars drive underneath him. Thankfully, Kurt Busch was okay after this accident, but man, was that scary.
Byron Blaney
Turned
into the wall.
Kyle Busch.
And just like last year, Blaney.
I think he can step out until he waits till the last second and picks up.
He goes to the outside. Is Edwards going?
Oh, no!
He turns him.
No!
Oh, and that destroyed the front end of Newman's car.
No!
Edwards will not make it to the flag.
Oh,
Brad Keselowski won this race.
Look at just a car with the room left on the bottom.
What happened here is the 09 looked to the outside. Carl went up a little bit to block him, and 09 went right back to the bottom and clipped him.
You know, the move looked a lot like the one that Brian Vickers put on Jimmy Johnson when Vickers won.
Wow.
But what a hit.
Wow. That is 1987 all over again. Oh, my gosh. And did you see that?
You see him crash it down. Crash it. Coming up. He's coming up. Coming in the middle. Hold the brakes there, bud, when you can.
Across the corner, gets loose. Eric Jones is underneath him. Big impact. He's around the stacked up right there. One driver had to slow up because of a guy turning into his pits, and then they just all stacked up.
And this is the narrowest pit road on the series.
Yeah.
24 feet. And then look at the cars. There's nowhere for these guys to go because of how narrow that pit road is. And
big crash there.
There's the caution.
Caution comes out. Landon Castle involved.
It's tough here, and it takes the start. And if you're in that car, you have to be ready and know that and try to anticipate it. Hard to do, though.
And what a huge...
Going to be a drag race all the way back to the start-finish line.
No
caution. They're side by side, right to the line.
Big crash. Here they come. Checkered flag. Harvick. Kevin Harvick wins the Daytona 500.
We got one car on his roof coming across the start-finish line.
Still wrecking. They're wrecking everywhere. Boyer's on fire. Jeff Gordon's wrecked.
And they are still wrecking. Montoya, Stremme, Kenseth.
Jeff Gordon's day ends about like his teammates.
Clint Bowyer came across the start-finish line on his roof.
I've seen fire and I've seen rain.
David Stremme's is okay.
Whoa! Oh, look out!
Let's ride now with Cole Custer. This is our fourth.
Wrecking up ahead, back it down, back it down, back it down. Stay low, 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 low. Watch them come down the track. One inside, one inside, one inside. Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down, get down.
Angle. Then the name of the green car goes down. Hit, curve, push, go up, and they touch the 46 of Rob Morgan, and the outside retaining wall goes Jeffrey Bodine.
The truck comes totally apart. You'll see the motor flying off